Let's face it, to win in the National Football League at the highest level, you need a game changer at the quarterback position. I don't know how else to say it. You need a game changer at the quarterback position. This is not the NFL of the early 2000s or the NFL of the 1990s. You genuinely need someone, a transcendent talent that can uplift the offense when it's in a rut or when things are just starting to go haywire. You need someone that has abnormal gifts to uplift your team. That could be they are an elite processor. That could mean that they have elite arm talent. That could mean a myriad of things. It can mean a lot of things. Maybe they're a game changer with their feet. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, you need a game changer at the quarterback position. Hear me out for a second. Teams that enter a football season with the likes of Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Tua Tagovailoa, Kenny Pickett, Derek Carr, Geno Smith, Sam Howell as your quarterback, and you sell to your fan base that we have a legit shot at winning a championship, fool's gold. Not true. The list of starting quarterbacks in the league dating back to 2014, that have won championship. I'm going to read some names off for you. Tom Brady, elite processor. Peyton Manning, elite processor. Tom Brady, elite processor. Nick Foles, he's the one caveat. What they don't tell you is that offseason, before they won a championship, the Philadelphia Eagles signed 18 free agents to put them in a spot to where they could finally uplift, which is why it didn't matter that they lost their superstar winning quarterback in Carson Wentz. It didn't matter that they lost Carson Wentz, who was leading an MVP candidate, to an ACL tear that season. That team was ultra talented, almost borderline super team. So it didn't matter who the quarterback was, which is why you could afford having a guy like Nick Foles, who knew the system, who always played well with the Philadelphia Eagles, who was able to uplift the team in a spot in which they needed him to. But keeping it going, Tom Brady, again, elite processor. Patrick Mahomes, tremendous arm talent. Tom Brady, again. Matthew Stafford, truly one of the best quarterbacks of our era, who doesn't get a lot of praise, doesn't get a lot of love for whatever reason. I think it's because of those years he played for Detroit, but finally broke through, won a Super Bowl against my Cincinnati Bengals. Then you have Patrick Mahomes again, you have Patrick Mahomes again. That is what elite game-changing quarterback looks like with Mahomes, with the Bradys, with the Stafford, who has tremendous arm talent, elite processor. He did struggle with interceptions, but he's still tremendous arm talent. If you don't have that at the quarterback position, you're not winning a championship in today's NFL. You're not. Unless your team is borderline a super team. Unless your team has such elite talent around. You know, I look back and I think about Russell Wilson winning a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. They had an elite defense and tremendous weapons all across the field. There's nothing wrong with being a quote-unquote game manager. I believe every quarterback at some level should be a game manager, because at the quarterback position, you have to what? Manage the game. But does your skill set transcend beyond that? Can you play outside of the structure of the offense when all hell breaks loose? If your team needs a big play, can you come through in crunch time? Does your elite processing, does your elite arm talent, does your elite gifts to extend plays, does that open up things enough for your football team? And the quarterbacks that I just listed, I'm sorry if I upset you guys, but I'm just speaking truth. You have a team, right? Every year, you're excited about the prospects of what that team could accomplish, but I think it's important to be very realistic. When the going gets tough, will this quarterback that our team has, will they be able to uplift us? Now, the jury's still out on guys like CJ Stroud, obviously, who had a tremendous year. Anthony Richardson, not sure what he's going to be when he comes back healthy. The jury's still out on guys like that. So I'm not going to put them in any type of tier or ranking, because we're still waiting to see. But if you don't have a quarterback that can uplift your team, that has a transcendent talent, I hate to break it to you, but you're getting excited year after year after year for your team to be in a playoff spot. But the special ones, the elite ones, can really overcome coaching deficiencies, can overcome bad wide receiving core like Mahomes did this year. Game-changing quarterbacks is what wins in the National Football League. And if you don't have that, you ain't got a shot at a title. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live or upload content from the First Star Logistics studio.